What's up, everybody? Welcome in to the show. We got some good news to report here. Shockingly, shout out to Chris Hayes of MSNBC. Shout out to MSNBC in general. They've been doing some amazing work. I never thought I'd say those words in earnest, but for mainstream news, um, they probably doing the best. Like they're tackling real issues. Like I wouldn't have even known about this if it wasn't for the Hayes segment I just watched. I didn't watch it all, man. Honestly, admitted I paused after like 30 seconds when he said that a federal court had ruled that I'm gonna try to say it the right way with the accent. Rumeysa Ozturk. Okay, I think I got it. Like I listened to Hassan say it like 30 fucking times. And I'm trying to emulate it as best I can because I try to be respectful of other cultures. I'm not just gonna say it a dumb American way. Rumeysa Ozturk. I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, I'm not gonna say it again though. I'm just gonna call it Rumeysa. Anyways, doesn't the umlaut mean like wouldn't it be like Rumeysa? Ozturk? Anyways, federal court rules Rumeysa must be transferred to detention in Vermont. And this was a good thing because I believe she's in Louisiana right now, which is he always send these college kids down to Louisiana. I'm guessing there's a judge down there that's been favorable to them, a right wing asshole, and yeah, that's don't worry. That's probably the only time I'm cursing this video. It's not even an angry video. For one, it's 12:30 at night. I'm just two, just inarticulate at this point. Brain is like half dead, and I can't get angry. It's late. Like it's just not rage time. And I'm glad I got this positive news just as like a debrief. Get away from the negative stuff. 'Cause it's all been negative lately. And I say positive because for this is once she gets moved to Vermont, she'll get in front of a real judge, and that's when the actual hearing happens, where she'll get to hit, to levy her what's the word, levy her case, make her case about whether she should be out on bail or not. And obviously she's going to get it because background. I'm still talking about in this article, but she got locked up. I just want to like just highlight it, just try to get it across as strongly as possible. She got locked up, sent to Louisiana. She's been there over a month in detention for writing an op-ed about the war in Gaza. And it was like it's not even like a mean spirited op-ed. It calls for like unity. Like this is the thing. They go after the most peaceful people. They like her, Mahmoud Khalil, who was a negotiator, and for both sides, I think. And I'm sorry, man. It's so late. The names escape me. I'm gonna remember it though. I can see his face right now. The Buddhist guy. I'm trying to remember by the end of the video. But I just man, it's late at night. There it is right there. Most Madawi. Thank God. A gift from God right there. I would have felt so horrible if I fucking forgot his name. Most Madawi. Okay, let's get to the article. I'm gonna try to challenge myself. I'm trying to read it straight through, no viewpoints until the very end. I want to be as smooth as possible, and I got like just get in the habit. But it's just so hard, man. I'm not the ADHD. I'm not a just straight line person. We're gonna try it though. A federal appeals court in New York Wednesday ordered the Trump administration to transfer Rumeysa Ozturk, a Tufts University doctoral student from Louisiana to Vermont, to continue her immigration detention in the state while a judge there decides whether to release her on bail. The Trump administration has 1 week to comply with the transfer. A three-judge panel of the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled. The District of Vermont is likely the proper venue to adjudicate her case or habeas petition because at the time she filed, she was physically in Vermont, the panel wrote in its ruling. Ozturk has been detained at a federal facility in Louisiana after being arrested on the street in Somerville, Massachusetts on the 25th of March by six federal plainclothes immigration agents. The Department of Homeland Security later accused her of engaging in activities in support of Hamas. Last year, she wrote an opinion essay in a university paper criticizing the school for its handling of resolutions passed by the Student Senate related to the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza, including one calling on the university's president to acknowledge and condemn the ongoing genocide in Gaza. Those are the words that did it. Her attorneys say she's been held in violation of her free speech and due process rights, and that government has not shown any evidence she supports terrorism. She has not been charged with any crime. There you go. Man, it's so upsetting. No one should be arrested and locked up for their political views, said Esha Bandari with the ACLU, which is representing her in federal court. We're grateful the court refused the government's attempt to keep her isolated from the community and her legal counsel as she pursues her case for release. God bless the ACLU, by the way. They do amazing work. A lot of it, I think, is pro bono. In a statement to NPR, DHS Assistant Secretary, I hate her. DHS Secretary Tristan McLaughlin said having a visa to live and study in the U.S. is a privilege, not a right. Yeah, we understand that, but she didn't lose that right or that privilege. She did nothing wrong. Wrote an op-ed, and this is frivolous. And I'm sorry, I said I want to give my viewpoint. It just upsets me so much having to hear this nonsense. Today's ruling does not prevent the continued detention of Miss Ozturk, and we will continue to fight for the arrest, detention, and removal of aliens who have no right to be in this country. Man, why would you want to stay in this country being talked about like that? Like, yeah, that's just man, Jesus Christ. And to be totally clear, I don't want Ozturk to leave the country. I want her to stay here and get her degree and work in an American community, which she obviously wants to do. But like, why would you not want the best minds here? That's the part that kills me. The brain drain is going to be devastating. Like she's going to go somewhere else and make them great, probably Europe or something, and make some other country great or state, state great. Um, yeah, they'll call them in Europe states, I guess. I don't know how it works over there, but yeah, whatever their equivalent of a state is. I don't want that. I want her here. I want the best minds here because that's good for us. I don't want to say American supremacy. I want us to be on top. Damn it, I want us to be on top forever. But it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. God, because yeah, these tariffs are just going to just rip us apart, and we're going to lose our economic power to China. It breaks my heart. I never thought I would see that. And like, if you know me, I'm a pretty big China hog. Not in terms of like war, just in terms of competition. I wanted to beat them so fucking bad. And I thought we were going to. Okay, a federal judge in Massachusetts found earlier last month that there were detention beds available in Maine and stay closer to Vermont than Louisiana. Oh, wait, I didn't read a paragraph. I skipped one. In court documents, the Trump administration has claimed that ICE sent Ozturk and other students to Louisiana because there were not enough detention space in, that's a lie, in immigration facilities where they were arrested. You could send them anywhere else. You send them down to deal with that one judge. I can't remember that guy's name. Older white guy. Wednesday's ruling by second court of appeals is a win for Ozturk. Legal experts have said the fight deportation is more challenging in Louisiana than in Vermont. There you go. Any appeal from the southern state will be considered by the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, one of the most conservative courts in the nation. They know that. Like, this is so diabolical. Got like the bed space. Ozturk's attorneys say she suffers from asthma attacks that have worsened in detention. I hope they're giving her and obviously they're giving her can't even fucking. I hope she's getting her fucking inhaler. I had asthma as a kid, and I understand what happens when you don't use it. She is one of the several international students arrested by the Trump administration as part of its crackdown on foreign students who express what the administration claims is support for terrorism and create a hostile environment for Jewish students. A federal judge in Vermont has scheduled a bail hearing for Friday, so that's a couple of days from now. We're going to stay with the story, obviously, and that's tomorrow. So I'm gonna stay with it. Write myself a note right now, just so I don't say that and then just blow it off. Not intentionally, of course, I forget. But let me grab a pen. I threw my pen. I lost that damn football game. And I knocked out of the playoffs on NCAA football, college football video game. 1 second, let me write my little note. By the way, I know I failed my challenge to read it straight through. I just couldn't. Man, when you like, I can't do that because I don't write notes as I'm reading, obviously, and I would want to, interject my points, but I'll forget by the end of the article, and it wouldn't really make sense timing wise because the part that I would like to refer to is already passed. I just can't do this straight through. It doesn't make sense to me unless I like read it beforehand and then make notes that I could go over at the very end. That might be the way to go. Okay. I'm trying to become a better news deliverer. Um, yeah, but I'm just not good at that straight through stuff. I guess I got my viewpoints. I want to get in there. Is that the end of the article? Yeah. All right, but that's it, guys. I'll say a little prayer for. Let me say it right now. I'll say it right now. I will pray with you, people. Anybody want to pray with me? We can do it together. Lord, please watch over Rumeysa Ozturk in her case tomorrow. I hope our lawyers get a good night's sleep, good breakfast, and prepared to present the case in a compelling way to the judge. Please allow the judge to hear the case in a open-minded way. And I just want this young lady to be returned to whatever she was doing. I believe yeah, I'm talking about this in the middle of prayer. I forget, like I said, I believe she was headed to a Ramadan dinner or like a to break a Ramadan fast with her friends when they picked her up off the streets. So I hope that she can have that dinner with her friends after this. I'm sure they'll all hug and have their dinner, and hopefully they never get separated again like this. Because I watched the video. It was terrifying because you could tell she froze the way she froze up. She knows who these guys were wearing like balaclavas and with no identifiers and in plain clothes and plain cars. Like this shit is not okay. And I don't like this happening in my country. I keep speaking out about it, but it's all I can do. But so can you. You got a YouTube channel. Oh, amen. By the way, we in the prayer. But you got a YouTube channel or don't have a YouTube channel? Start one. And if you got one, start speaking out because it costs nothing to speak out. Your computer, your phone has a microphone inside it. This costs nothing. OBS is free. Open broadcast software. You can do what I'm doing with a screen recorder right now. Costs nothing at all. See you.